Now look, I'm not a game reviewer, but now after playing this game, I understand why people make like hourly long videos and essays about the Souls series, and this game inspired me to make my own. Elden Ring honestly feels like it shouldn't exist. I remember the long wait we had to endure before getting any piece of news of this game. I remember going over to the subreddit to check out how everyone is doing. When I go to the subreddit, I just see people just going fucking crazy. Never forget the Hollowing. We honestly thought this game was gonna come out until one way where we're blessed with an actual fucking gameplay trailer. Everyone was excited, and then February 25th, the game actually fucking releases. To this day, I still think it's wild that I can start up the game and play it whenever I want to. So after getting my hands deep into the game and after beating it for 4 times, I'm happy to say this is my favorite Soulsborne game. Well, I haven't played Bloodborne because I don't have a PS4, but of out of the 3 Dark Souls games, this is my favorite. This one comes off top. I was actually really surprised that I liked it so much. I had mixed thoughts when I first heard that this game was going to be open world. In my experience, other open world games were just too big. You're just big for the sake of being big, and they just ended up being empty as shit with nothing to do. I was never a big fan of open world games. I always like the more linear games, you know, because I'm a dumb shit idiot that always ends up getting lost. And this was From Software's first attempt at making an old open world game, so I was like, I'm not sure if this is gonna be great. But after this game released, I realized to never doubt From Software. Every spot of this map manages to feel important, and it has a reason to be there. Elden Ring is a fucking huge game, and it manages to cram so much challenges and shit to find and explore. It's fucking amazing. Exploring Elden Ring never felt dull. Every time I explored something, I always felt rewarded. They have secrets in every corner in this map. Some of the areas in this game fucking slap. You got Farum Azula, which is a floating temple packed with tornadoes and dragons. How badass does that sound? You got Caleb, which is filled with mutant dog dinosaur variants. I don't even know what the fuck that is. And even for you Harry Potter fanboys, we got fucking Hogwarts. Sometimes when I play this game, I just stop and just to stare at my surroundings. This game can be absolutely beautiful at times. A lot of people say the graphics aren't that great in this game, and I kind of see where they're coming from. We recently just got the Demon Souls remake, and that game looks fucking beautiful. But that doesn't discredit how amazing this game could look either. Now let's talk about the gameplay. If you're new to Dark Souls, this is going to be completely alien to you. You're going to get your cheeks clapped. But if you're a veteran of the series, this game is going to feel really familiar. The only thing they really added to the combat system is a jumping and jump attacks. But other than that, it's still really the same game as the Dark Souls series, which isn't bad. Hell no, it's not bad. What the hell? More Souls? Fuck yeah. So if you're coming here expecting big gameplay changes like Sekiro, it's not that different. You know what's nice about this game? Every build feels viable. Literally every weapon you can use to beat the game with. There is never an underpowered build. Out of my 4 playthroughs, I never felt like any of my builds had the short end of the stick. You can even use fucking shields as your main weapon, and it's still viable. Well, at least I'm talking about the PvE, because the PvP I heard there's a lot of Rivers of Blood spam. That doesn't sound fun. But I'm gonna be honest, I was never a PvP fan in the Souls series. The netcode in these games for PvP, it's kind of bad. But I still respect everyone that just sticks around like, perfecting their build for hours. But for me at least, PvE is way more fun than PvP. Speaking of weapons, this game has some of the coolest weapon arts I ever seen in the series. Just look at some of these and tell me that's not fucking awesome. They even brought back power stancing, which I miss so much. Power stancing is so fun, man. This is probably as close to perfection as they can get. But I remember not to doubt them, so they'll probably make this shit even better by the next entry. Next up, we gotta talk about the bosses, which is a hard topic because This game has some amazing bosses, but it also has some of the shittiest bosses in the series. To be fair, some of them are optional, so you just skip them. But man, are some of the optional bosses just fucking awful. I know you're thinking, oh, you've been so positive this review. Why are you talking shit now? I just want to get the bad out of the way right now, you know? They just love ganking you, some of these optional bosses. There's one optional bosses where it's just the cat boss and just 4 imps that constantly just chase you during the entire thing. Then you got Crucible Knight and Misbegotten, which just felt they just slapped 2 bosses together, which didn't combine well at all. By the end of it, I was just happy it was over when I killed the guy. And then we got the boss that everyone just unanimously hates. The fucking Godskin duo, man. That boss made me question what the fuck they were thinking. God, I hate these Waluigi Wario motherfuckers. Jesus. The early game of Elden Ring honestly just feels perfect, but the late game, oh fuck. They just keep slapping you with enemies that one-shot you at all times. And I'm here to say the late game is kind of cheeks, man. It's not bad, but compared to the early game, it's not that good. Alright, that was just me getting my anger out. That's the only problems I really have with the game. Now let's get back to the good. The other bosses fucking slap. You got Mohg, Morga, Radon, Malenia, and the final boss. They're fucking amazing. Malenia being my favorite boss in the entire series just because how tough she was. It reminded me when I first got into the Soul series, just getting my ass kicked over and over again. It was fucking amazing. And finally beating her just felt fucking amazing. I think it took me like 32 tries to finally get her. And let's not forget the amazing ass soundtrack that comes with these bosses. Holy shit, this shit hypes you up when you're fighting. Even with all the complaints I have with this game, this is my new favorite game of all time. It got me to love a genre that I always hated. It also restored my faith in the gaming industry. I'm not gonna lie, recently these games have been really bad. This game reminded me how fun games can actually be. In this day and age, developers just feel like doing anything at this point. I'm just glad From Software is always there to make a good game. I recommend this game to anyone. Literally anyone, even if you're new to the series. This game introduces a lot of things that make the new player experience better. A lot of people are scared to play this game because the difficulty, but From Software added summons, which basically turned fights to Sweatfest to this. So if that looked difficult to you, just stop playing video games. I want more people to experience the game. It's so goddamn good, even if you look past all the bullshit. Every new playthrough I did never felt boring. There's just so much variety, man. I can honestly start a new playthrough right now and not feel bored. I know there's gonna be a new build I can try out. So I'm just hoping that I inspire more people to get this game. It's just so you guys remember what a good game used to be. Like, this is the best game I played in over a decade, and I'm not lying about that. Anyways, that was it. This is my first time ever doing a review, so let me know what you like or what you hated. I wanted to try something out different, so if you want another one, just let me know. I'll see y'all later. Peace, bros.